What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Creative Culture. This is your boy Nehemiah, and as always, I have my beautiful host.
Hey.
And we have our co-host, little girl. Emmy is here today. So if you see her walking around or one of us end up holding her, you know why. Yep. She's looking for herself. But let's get right into this topic. Also, this real quick, audio is now available on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and iHeart. I don't know why iHeart, but iHeart approved us. I just put approved for everybody. So if you don't want to watch us and you want to listen to us, you can listen to us on all those platforms. I'll make sure that the link is listed. The link tree will be down below.
Oh no.
And of course she touches the mics. How did she even? Anyways. So yeah, let's get into this episode. Yeah, let's get into it, because if not, I'm gonna start asking you how you doing, and I already know how you doing because I live with you.
Well, yeah.
What happened?
You guys know? Huh?
What? Talk a little louder though.
No, I'm just saying, like, well, I've been good, but just
a
little bit tired because of her.
Oh yeah, she been partying.
Past couple of nights, she why? Oh, she's just been partying.
Partying. I'm talking about 3 in the morning. If you guys
follow us
dancing
on social media, then you guys would see on my stories that she was just up partying till 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, girl,
but she slept until what?
My sleep schedule.
So we're recording this 2 days before it releases. So this is Saturday. She slept until 10:35 today.
Yeah, and so did I.
I was at the gym. I was golfing.
Today's been a chill day, which is why no makeup. I just took a shower, blow dried it, and I just curled these pieces.
Our other daughter is with my mom, so let's get into it. Today's episode is about purpose over platform. Nowadays, in the world that we live in today, the culture that's created today, it's all about look at me, look at me, look at me. Now, granted, people can literally comment right now and say, well, you're doing a podcast. You want people to look at you. Not necessarily. You know, we do photography for a living, so we have cameras. It's only right that we, do what we do. But yes, people do look at nowadays as a look at me. Everyone wants to, this is what I'm eating. This is what I'm doing throughout my day. There's nothing wrong with it. I watch people who vlog all the time, but they miss the fact that sometimes, well, majority, if not 99.9999% of the time, this platform isn't your purpose. Or
what's your purpose for it? Are you trying to
like
influence people like in the right way, or are you just trying to get it for yourself? Like, look at me, like you said.
Yeah. So today we got a few questions. Again, we've been on our note game, guys. We've been on our note game. Shout out the chat that's been helping me too, because I just put in a whole bunch of stuff. I literally tell her my thoughts. I call her. I don't even know if it's a her or he, but I tell ChatGPT all my thoughts about the topic, and it kind of just helps me gauge how to approach it, because this is something that I was already thinking about, and I had notes on it on my notes, and I'm like, these questions sound stupid. This looks dumb. Let me to put this in the chat because it'll help me. So anyways, first question is, what are some ways people chase visibility over purpose? Okay, so the way people chase it is they think that the viewership that people, like the views and the likes, they chase that because people are watching them. And oh my God, I have 1,000 people. I don't even have 1,000 contacts. I don't even know 1,000 people. So what happens when you have 1,000 views or more than 1,000 views? Some people have 200 followers with 3,000 views, and it's like, I made it. Oh my God, I'm being noticed by more people. So when you see a video, a reel, a short, even a picture that does really well, people tend to, I need to post more. I need to post more. I need to post more, because finally I'm being seen. Finally, someone's watching what I'm doing. Finally, someone can get and grasp what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think the same. I feel like nowadays, like you just mentioned a few minutes ago, that people now chase. Everyone wants to be an influencer now. Everyone wants to be seen. Everyone wants to have a platform. And it's cool and all.
I hope she does not break my iPad. But go ahead.
You say, like, what is the purpose behind it? Like, are you just chasing to be seen? Like, look at me, or I mean, I pretty much answered it earlier. Like, or are you trying to like actually influence people? So yeah.
No, realistically, like a lot of people, we're just generalizing it, but I'll just put me
Yeah.
in this. I remember at one point, my biggest video has like 50K views. And I remember when that happened, first of all, overwhelmed. I'm talking about my phone was, remember? I
Mhm.
mean, it was overwhelming, but at the same time, what I realize is sometimes people forget that the views that you get, now there's more eyes watching you
Yeah.
and watching what you're gonna say next, right?
Mhm.
Because many a times, and I'm gonna go right into the next one. Many a times when you're doing something that has meaning behind it and it gets overlooked, sometimes it affects you and you stop doing it. And then you
Mhm.
do it again and it works.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Finally, this I've been posting every day, 1 reel, 2 reels a day, and finally one video hit. Finally, something hit. Because every video that I do, for the most part, you even know it, you've said it before. I just want to encourage people. And the
Mhm.
social media platform that's so dark, social media in general, that's so dark that people chase darkness, people chase likes, people chase
The
the
fame.
negative things, the fame. Me, a guy who just is like, hey, I just want people to experience a little bit of encouragement, something,
Hope.
some type of hope. I call
Mhm.
myself a hope creator, not a content creator.
Mhm.
That I can hopefully shed a little bit of hope into someone's life that
Yeah.
say, hey, man, I don't know this guy, but he's speaking to me right now. And I'm pretty sure that he's gone through this. I can get through this. If
Mhm.
he's going through this, I know that I'm not the only one. You know what I'm saying? Like I use my platform for that meaning. I don't use my platform for views. Now
Yeah.
the views are cool, they're great. I think the more views you get, the more responsibility you have
Yeah.
to speak properly and to make sure that what you're speaking, it actually means something.
Right. Right. Because if not, I feel like if you do it within like, I don't know, not in that way, like for those intentions, like it can backlash, or you can, I don't know. It's a lot of responsibility to have like that many eyes on you. So it's like you kind of have to watch what you're saying and live out what you're saying.
Yeah.
And
If
if
you
you're
don't, if
not,
you don't,
then
I mean,
you're gonna get eat up
if
by
you
the
don't,
comments.
people will
People
know.
see it.
People will know.
People
Can
see
you
it.
see her in the video or no?
No.
Oh, she's just stop smacking my stomach, kid. Um, one of the segments here says platform is not the promise. God never promised a platform, he promised his presence. And that should be enough.
Mhm.
Now, this is where it gets a little bit. This right here, this segment, I literally was like, as I was reading it, I was like, this can be a podcast by itself, because literally the first question is, do you think the church or culture glamorizes platform more than the process?
Very much. Especially big churches. Not so much. I mean, I think it can happen to any church, but more in the mega church.
Yeah.
Um,
We're part of a mega church.
yes, which is why. And we've also been a part of small churches where there's only a few, not even 100 people.
Yeah.
Um, and so I feel like we can see the back, per se, like backstage of everything, and like kind of, um,
The
but I definitely feel like it's glamorized a lot.
Yeah. So I'll say this, because I think I'm in it a little more than you. Every time we've been part of churches, I feel like I've been a little bit more deeper into
Not
stuff.
necessarily.
I feel like I've been part of more conversations, kind of, you know. Anyways, I'll say it like this: a lot of people want the glory, and they don't want to know nobody's story.
Damn.
A
You
lot
about
of
to
people,
rap.
a lot of people care more about the light than how the electricity got to that light switch for that light to be lit up.
Mhm.
Most of the time, churches will glamorize what has happened
Yeah.
and never tell nobody the process that it takes to get there. A drug addict will always tell you the process he had to go through or she had to go through. But why is it that the churches most of the time, and this is
It's also very the surface level.
This is where I'm gonna get.
they do.
This is where I might get slit. I mean, throw slit because they're not gonna like it. Most of the time, the churches will manipulate the process so they can have a financial blessing. I don't know. They because it's hard because I'm not saying our church does this. I'm not saying our church. I'm just generalizing it. I'm not because I know what our church does. Mm-hmm. I know what our church does. So I can't say our church does this, but they will glamorize sometimes the process on the platform to bring money into a infrastructure, into a system to help the system sometimes pocket the pastor. We've seen that. I mean, we were just churches right now. There's pastors being exposed that money laundering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying our church does that because our pastor is very blunt about his money. Mm-hmm. He don't sugarcoat it. He did a whole series on finances. And the first thing he did was, hey guys, before I talk to you guys about money, let me show you how I make mine. Because our pastor dresses really well. Mm-hmm. Our pastor's got the Amiri, the Louis Vuitton. He's got the Givenchy. He's got the Gucci. He's got the Versace. Red bottoms. Our pastor dresses, he got it.
Yeah.
He got the Rolex. He'll wear the Rolex from time to time. Wifey always dripped out. Pastor Hope got all the drip.
All the diamonds.
But a lot of people don't know that, like, they work for that.
Yeah.
They're not using the church for that. They're using their hard work for that. Mm-hmm. And it gets misconstrued that churches do that. Now, there is some churches that do that. So sometimes they'll manipulate the process to bring glamour to the platform or glamour to the pockets. I'm not saying that, like I said, not every church does that. But for the most part, yes, churches do talk about the end without telling the story.
Yeah.
What good is it for us to say that God resurrected if we never talk about the process he had to go through to be resurrected? Mm-hmm. We don't ever. A lot of people want to get to the end, but they don't want to talk about the 3 years of ministry he did. They want to talk about them, but they don't want to talk about how long he had to carry that cross to get to that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, talk to me about that process. I know Jesus resurrects. I know he resurrected. I know he got the keys to hell. Like, I know he went and did all that, but I want to know the process it took for him to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm about to preach. Get to the next question.
That's what I was looking.
Pick up your daughter.
Okay. You want to look for the next question?
Yeah, I got you the question. Baby girl wants to be in the video now. Ooh, what helps keep your heart in check when the desire for platform creeps in?
Can you repeat that again?
Yeah. What helps you keep your heart in check when the desires for platform creeps in?
Honestly, I mean, I don't really deal with it because I'm not. I mean, I am on a platform, but not in the way of like in the church.
But just in general, it's not even the church.
Yeah,
just in general.
I would say I feel like there's moments where, like, you were backtracking a little bit, like about going, I guess, viral on like social media and stuff. I've had a few videos gone viral. There's some that have like 4 million views, another one on 1 million views, or a couple 100,000 views. And like you said, like there's moments where like, hey, I got this. Like, hey,
give me your phone.
Give my phone. There's moments where I'm like, oh damn, let me post again. Like, I'm trying to.
It's different with your business because sometimes you going viral is the only way that your business gets out there without having to spend money.
That's true.
That's why TikTok is so important.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a little different for you.
But I would say though, like there are moments where, I mean, it's not like in a way where I'm like, oh, look at me, or like, but like there are moments where I'm like, I need to check my heart and not always just do it for like the views. And when I do like realize that, but like before I realize it, it's like, man, I'm doing this, and I'm not getting any traction. I'm not getting any inquiries. I'm not getting nothing. I'm like,
It's not working.
no, it's not working. And that's when I check my heart. I'm like, okay, you know,
Why are you posting again?
yeah,
Like for me, what keeps my heart in check? You keep my heart in check. There's people that I have in my life that always are like, hey, don't get lost in that. Malik is a very great example of that. He cheers on a lot of those wins that I have. I'm talking about a ton of those wins, and you know that. He cheers it on all the time. But he'll always tell me, hey, bro, just remember you're always doing it for the one. And I always have that attitude too, that like I'm not doing this to be famous. I'm doing this to encourage the one person, the person that's hopeless, that's looking through social media, that's doom scrolling.
yeah,
I want to always make sure that this video is for that one person. This video is for that one broken person. This video is for that one person that's dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with. So what keeps my heart in check? That. And I set boundaries. I set boundaries. I legit set myself with boundaries.
yeah,
Because if not, social media is gonna take you out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's good.
It'll
Yeah,
the people in mental hospitals right now because of social media.
crazy.
So
So I found another question. Uh, let's see. Have you ever had a cracked or overlooked season that turned out to be foundational?
the last 5 years of my life. It
Yeah,
goes back to the last episode, moving in silence.
yeah,
We could have even called it the hidden season.
yeah,
In my hiddenness of things not going my way, what I've noticed is it's not going my way because God has always been protecting me. Because he knows I can slip through the cracks.
yeah,
He knows at those moments I wasn't mature enough to know what my purpose and platform was. Because I thought years ago my platform was my purpose.
yeah.
Because I always say God gave my dad a pulpit, he gave me a camera.
Mm-hmm.
While that's true, I can't get lost in what the camera brings me. So I feel like I've let God fill up cracks time after time after time again. So that way I don't deal with it when the explosion happens, when the things rise up, when the things get better, when you get what I'm saying? Like when.
Yeah,
When you win, I know my foundation's strong because I've had tons of losses. And even when I've had wins in those losses, I didn't let those losses define the one win. I just let it keep building. And I let God really like restore my heart,
yeah.
clean my heart, purify my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So that way my foundation is strong enough. So when the views come,
Yeah.
when the numbers come, when all this happens,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't define me. It only helps me closer. It does push me closer to my purpose. What do you think God builds in the secret place that public life can't sustain?
Yeah.
I almost said it, like your heart.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm vulnerable is because my heart's been getting healed for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I don't go to social media to get my heart filled. I don't go to the platform that God has given me to get filled. I go to him.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the source. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about you?
I would say the same. I would agree with you. Um. Yeah. That's a deep
It's a
question.
deep question.
I feel like you really have to like
It's got me
think.
thinking still.
Yeah.
Like that's
You have to
man.
like look back at like. I'm like looking back at everything. I'm like, That's a deep question.
God builds character.
Mm-hmm.
He builds purpose. He builds you being sustained. He builds your foundation. Bible says that on the solid rock, I will build my church.
Yeah.
Like, my foundation won't be shaken because I've built my life on Jesus' firm foundation. This is a beautiful song. It talks about it. Like, my foundation has been in God.
Yeah.
It hasn't been in what my platform has been, because I know that my platform isn't built on me.
Mm-mm.
It's been built on what God has put inside of me.
Right.
And if I lose sight of that, well, my foundation has cracks.
Right.
My foundation is built on sand. My foundation is built on sticks. My foundation is not built on cement. It's not built on rock. You get what I'm saying? Like, what is it? The three pigs with the big bad wolf.
Mm-hmm.
He could get rid of those two houses. But what happened with that one house?
With the brick.
Was
Cement.
built on bricks.
With cement.
When you're cemented in Christ, can't nothing come in the way of my purpose.
Yeah.
Even when they dog me. When we started Creative Culture, me and Aaron, you remember we were going viral every day. I felt like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we got 21K followers on TikTok. We have a few views that have a few videos that have over 1 million. And I remember they were calling me all kinds of names.
Yeah.
And I remember I had to tell you, because you were going back in there commenting back at that time.
How to defend you.
And what did I tell you? Stop defending me, because they don't define me.
Yeah.
You don't.
But that's just the nature
bro,
of me.
Bro,
like,
no.
Don't mess with my husband.
You didn't just hear what I said.
You don't know him. Yeah, I know.
You don't have to be defended when that doesn't define you.
Yeah.
Your words don't define me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to defend your word. I don't have to be defended. Yeah. God's got me. Call me a chicken. I don't care. I like eating chicken. You get what I'm saying? Like, I always found something nice about it, because at the end of the day,
they don't know you.
You ain't.
It doesn't mean anything.
My house ain't built on sticks, and it ain't built on sand.
Yeah.
It's built on the word of God. And when it's built on that, talk about me. It ain't finna hurt me.
They spoke about Jesus.
Yo, one of his closest friends, in front of his face.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't you one of his boys?
Who's that?
I don't know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if that's my leader.
It's hard, though. It's hard.
And that's like, I'm about to throw my phone. I feel God.
It's so hard to, like, especially for me. I've definitely learned to, like, not, like, say anything.
Yeah.
But, like, I know I've been, back then I was very defensive and very, like.
I'm your husband. I understand that.
But even
when they talked about you, did you notice I never went over there and they would say stuff about you? I never comment. I like it. It don't affect me. I know who my wife is.
Yeah. And it's definitely something I'm still, like, dealing with. And I mean, I haven't seen anyone talk about it. I don't even
look at comments after. I do look at comments. I like looking at comments, because I always like to respond back to people, or like let them know, hey, like, thank you for commenting. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obedience isn't always exciting when the applause sounds a lot better. When the applause is a lot better, it's a lot louder. Obedience doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
But it's essential. It's essential in our life. Like, being obedient. I feel like a lot of people when their platform grows, it's because of the obedience in your purpose.
Also,
Because when you are obedient to Jesus, when you're obedient to God, when you're obedient in Him, your purpose becomes more evident. You start to live out your purpose better, stronger, wiser. You start to live it out more. And then God will put His hand on that purpose. And when His hand is on that purpose, your platform does get bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in a different like route, more simpler way, if people don't do like content, I would say that let's give an example of giving your tithing. A lot of people, if you don't obey that,
I struggle with it.
Yeah, we definitely struggle with that. There are times there are times where we just it's hard to give. And not because we don't want to, it's because like, man, we don't got it. In fleshly, we're like, man,
just think about
I have to pay this. I have to pay that.
What's 10% of 5,000? It's 500.
It's a lot of money.
But God said I only want 10.
Yeah.
So you're telling me $500 compared to 4,500? And it's like, oh, makes sense. I'd rather keep 4,500.
But like,
because 90% of something is better than 10% of nothing.
Right. And like going back to that, like I've noticed back, like reflecting now, when the times that we haven't given was the times like we've struggled financially badly.
The worst.
And that when we did start doing it again, God will bless us. And so that's like another example of a way that I see that.
How do you stay anchored in your assignment when there's pressure to perform? Bro, these questions.
I know. It makes you
they think. And I read through some of these questions and I'm like, I still don't have an answer to some of them.
Right. What makes you
because I feel like I'm living in this right now. How do you stay anchored in your assignment when there's pressure to perform?
That's
when you live out your assignment, it's guaranteed that performance will be there. Sometimes people will place pressure to perform over you living out your assignment. Sometimes they'll pressure you to perform. Sometimes it's not even you trying to perform. Sometimes it's people that you work for, that will pressure you like, hey, I need this. Mm-hmm. And then they'll call it, oh, I'm just trying to build you. No, you're trying to pressure me. Yeah. There's a difference in building and pressure. Mm-hmm. So I guess for me, it's kind of easy. I don't feel the pressure to perform. I only want to live in my assignment. I think for me, because I've seen the last 5 years of my life, I have felt the pressures of performance. But once I fully figured out my assignment, I don't care about performing. I just care about living my assignment out. And that's why I feel a transition in my life right now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this part of my life and my assignment is coming to an end. And another portion of my assignment is starting to rise. So now I'm in the pressure of I'm not in the pressure. People are trying to pressure me to perform. And me just living out the assignment. That doesn't mean I don't submit. But in my submission, I refuse to feel pressure.
Yeah. Yeah. What you say now, I can like see every moment that's happened within like the last few years. And like, yeah, I'm seeing everything.
I was a performer, bro.
Yeah.
I had to perform all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And now,
yeah.
For the listeners watching, they don't know I'm shrugging my shoulders. I don't, because I don't live to your standards.
Right.
I live to the standards that God has in my life. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, I understand I have to perform to a certain extent, but like, I'm not going to overperform. Because sometimes in your overperformance, that's where you're overlooked. And then that's where your inner self and the enemy starts to trick you, saying they don't care about you. Look at that. Look, see, you're performing, and look. I'm gonna ask you this. To somebody right now who's dealing with the struggles of a platform and purpose, what would you tell them? Seeing me live out the way I've lived out, seeing you live out the way that you are living out, what would you tell somebody that is struggling with their purpose and their platform? That they're looking too much at the platform more than their purpose.
To take a step back and really reflect on what.
Speak a little loud. Say it louder. Say it louder. Say it again. Say it again.
To take a step back. And reflect on why are you even on the platform? And is this have to do with church, or is it just like in general?
Business, content, church.
I would say
everything.
How can I word this? Take a step back, reflect, and like I said, like, why are you even on, quote unquote, that platform? Whether it's on the stage, whether it's like you said, work, just anything that's,
content,
yeah. And yeah, like really reflect on why are you even there? Like, what's your purpose? Yeah, just simple as that. Just take a step back and really reflect. If you're really struggling, like, man, like, which way, like, I don't know. What would you say?
Your assignment will always sustain you for the platform that God has for you. When you're purposed, God will place you and He'll give you the platform that you'll be able to handle.
Yeah.
And even if you feel like you can't because it's gotten too big, just know that your assignment is in your purpose. And God will sustain the assignment on your life for the platform that He has for you. I don't believe it's a coincidence that God has you where He has you just because He wants to see you fail. Mm-hmm. No, He wants to see you win. He wants to see His words be lived out through your life.
Do you just want to do this?
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like what we said. Please comment. Listeners, leave us a review on whatever platform you're watching it on, listening to. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, iHeart. No one uses iHeart. So Spotify, Amazon, Apple.
Older generation.
iHeart. And here on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe. Get us to 1,000. We're close to 1,000.
We are.
As of right now, we're 8 away from 1,000. So thank y'all so much for watching. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace.